God, I got the hiccups. Shit, wait, I think I messed up the settings. One second. uh, what? How do I change the delay? I really gotta figure this out later. Oh well, we're here. Uh, I still don't really have the self-esteem to be like, hey, it's a Swiss toast, hey. But here I am. Swisted toast, Swiss toast, the Swissy. Yeah, one second. This is a little loud, huh? We can turn that down. Oh wait, that's not the right thing. Wow, I am out of it. I think I need to drink my coffee now. I was trying to save the coffee for killing floor. Wow, I'm tired, guys. Hey, waffler. Waffler, waffler. Let me see. Are you in here? Uh, yeah. I have a special speaker with us today. I'll figure that out as we go. I'm still, getting used to how to do this. Yeah, so today's Veterans Day. And, you guys can hear me, right? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, that was a little loud, I guess. I don't know what's going on. How's that? How's that sound? Is that better? Eventually, I'll have, enough, I'll figure out the settings another time. Just let me know if anything's too quiet or too loud. Yeah, so today's Veterans Day, and I did not realize it is Veterans Day. Um, well, like I didn't wake up and I was like, oh, it's Veterans Day. It wasn't like that. It just happened. I'm like, oh shit, it's Veterans Day. And I realized it's like, oh, this is actually like an important day. Not just to me, but like to a lot of people. Um, on the way to picking up the delivery from Walmart with my dad, the roads around the local park were closed off. And my dad was like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." And I'm like, "Huh." So, I'm just looking out the window out of curiosity. There's like it's just a lot of people. Um, let's say probably like 40, 50 people. And for a small town where I live now, it's a lot of people. And I know this town has a lot of a military history. But yeah, they had a whole bunch of guys in like, uniforms and black jackets with blue pants. That's probably police for you. And yeah, I think they had like a coffin or something. Or I did see a green army truck with like a 30 caliber machine gun on it, and I was like, oh wow, so they're doing like at first I was like, oh wow, so some they're having like a military funeral, and then that was just kind of like oh, and I was like, wow, that's I respect that. And then my dad, he didn't think much of it. I I forgot how I realized it was Veterans Day. I think I just like Googled to make sure eventually, but oh, I remember. Yeah, it said Veterans Day might affect these hours for the Walmart pickup, and I was like, oh shit, it's Veterans Day. Oh, wow. So I have this friend here. His name is Dave. Not not this guy that I'm interviewing. Like I mean like at the cult I live at that I'm not allowed to tell you the name of. uh, there's a 60-year-old white guy rides Harleys, smokes weed, listens to rock and roll. He's a very handy guy. Started Navy service when he was 17, and he's yeah, I really respect the guy. He's just really smart and like simple and rugged, and I just love it. Well, I got him some stuff. Um, First of all, I texted him. I was like, thank you for your service, and I just left it at that. Because I think with Veterans Day, less is more. I'm not gonna lie. I went to a. I did accidentally say Happy Veterans Day when I was in like an awkward situation, which I'll tell you later about. And then immediately I was like, oh wait, you can't exactly say Happy Veterans Day. That's like saying Happy 9/11, I think. I don't think you can exactly go and say that. But let me see. I forgot to save this, so I think my you'll get to see my email. Congratulations. Gmail. We went up to the Hawk's Nest. Here it is. My dad and I we went up to see some good views because today was my day off, still is, and yeah, we went up to the Hawk's Nest, which is a famous road in New York. Very beautiful. We did this exact road, this exact path right here, this crazy twisty part right here. Now that's something. It's like and it's just this is beautiful. This is what it looks like this time of year right now. The picture doesn't really do it justice because this was a cloudy day today. But yeah, the trees are that beautiful. It's red, bright red to evergreen green, yellow, orange. Swiss toast orange. Yeah, it's quite a thing. And I gotta admit, like Veterans Day means a lot to me because of PTSD. I don't have any military service. I did apply and got rejected because of you guys may have heard about my mental health. Um, whatever. It's just it's all right. I just really respect what people go through, whether or not they know what they're in for when they sign up for the military. And that also extends to the police force. Like a lot of my own PTSD comes from SWAT raids on my house back in New York City. Uh the beautiful part though is that I got over or started getting over my PTSD through NYPD as well, being in the back of the ambulance with the police officers, a police officer. I mean, it happened many, many times, dozens of times, if not 100. And two specific police officers treated me like a real human being, and we were just able to relate to each other beyond like usually you got an EDP, emotionally distressed person, and then you got the cop in the back. So it's really a tense situation. I've done things where like I've done suicide by cop, or I've been so psychotic from drugs that I'm like obsessed with the cop's gun, even like kind of like grabbing it or like it's hard to talk about. I'm not really trying to have a PTSD trip tonight because I'm already kind of tired and I can't focus too well. Um, it's just it's not about me. I guess that's the point. It's not about me. It's it's Veterans Day. I'm not a veteran. I'm a Mabby veteran, but that's very different, and you can't compare it. I really don't know how to approach it, really, but I just acknowledge it, and I think that's all you need to do, really. Um, I did get my my friend Dave this nice little thing. I don't know what it was called. It's like a chest mounted or two light. No. Oh yeah. Kind of. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the exact one. Chest light. This is the exact thing. I got him this. It was like hella vintage and rusted to shit and everything. I got him that. They had this at the military surplus store that I went to. I got him this and some pins, which I forgot to take pictures of. I got myself a pin and my dad a pin too. But yeah, this is the exact thing I got him. Wow, great. I'm glad I didn't have to take a picture. I went back to his house to take a picture of it, but he had already taken it into his house. So I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna bother you. Today's a special day, you know. Yeah. Thank you for your service. That's all you need to say, actually. But this is cute. I knew he will love it. My dad was like, "Ooh, what is?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." The one I gave him was a lot more like rusted and missing paint and everything, and I knew that was something he'd like because I know his style. It's a very like one time I took his um what how do you say it his company car, his golf cart, right? My dad has one, my manager has one, and Dave has one. So my dad's broke down, and then I was, in a hurry, so I took Dave's, and then his broke down too. And then I texted him, I'm like, "Oh, dude, I took your golf cart, and then it broke down, but it's like it's over here, you know, and I'll take care of it, but I'm just letting you know it's here." Or I kind of came across as like trying to get him to clean up after it, just he could come and get it, fix it, and take it back to his house. But he texted me, and this will put things into perspective as to like why I like this guy. He said, you took it, you take care of it. It's what grown people do. And I just said, got you. And then I went over the next day and I figured out what was wrong with it. It had just ran out of gas. It wasn't that bad. And I brought it back to him and I left like a little post-it on his steering wheel like he did for me another time. No, just he was like, yeah, I like your style. Thanks. Uh he also taught I also learned a lot from him. And there's much more to learn. I learned a lot from him on how to like handle living and working for a cult that's just like really ignorant and like bigoted, I guess is the word. Like I remember I asked Dave, I'm like, what do you think of X? What do you think of this that they're doing? And he's like, not in general, just something specific. And he's like, I think it's fucking stupid. And I'm like, thanks. And he's just like, yeah, at this point, if they tell me to put gasoline in the sprinklers, I'll do it. And I saw him the other day, I think, and I mentioned that thing to him again. Because the cult guys, the management, they were telling me to take off all the modifications I did to the golf cart, my dad's golf cart. I put like safety lights on it. I put like reflectors on it. I put yeah, sprinklers from hell. I put like a seat belt on it. I put a trash can on it. I put, I made it. I put a light on it for driving at night. I did a lot to it, and it was all for purpose. Yeah, I made it fucking nice. I made it into. I have pictures somewhere, but I didn't. I honestly didn't prepare enough. Yeah, I made it into like one of these. Yeah, I basically made it into one of these. See, you see how this has the. Yeah, but it was just a plain old golf cart. I have pictures, and I'll show them eventually, but not this time. I wasn't ready. Yeah, it just looks like one of these. It's a very basic golf cart. Kind of cute. And I just had fun with it. I just like I put this. You see this here? I just made this so you don't fall out of it when you're driving it, and I put reflectors on it. I put a headlight on it. I put reflectors here and here, and so did Dave. Dave, I got the idea for customizing it from him. He put reflectors on his, because like you're driving around at night, people don't see you, and yeah. But they told me to take everything I did off because it was ugly. They didn't like it. Like this bar here, this bar here, I put like I hung a piece of caution tape, just like a little yellow tape, because I kept hitting my head on it, and so was my dad, and so were other people. But they're like, "Oh, take that off," and there's an American flag that was there before. I didn't add the American flag, but I remember I told my dad, I'm like, "Oh, well, at this fucking point, they're assuming everything that's been added on is me. So now I'm in trouble for the everything." So I had to take off the American flag too, which was like as a I was like, damn, that's like some real like it's like heresy. The anyway, it I took it all off because I follow orders and it's a company vehicle. It's just what it is. And yeah, Dave was like, "Wow, they told you to do that," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Well, all right." Uh, Dave, I mentioned, he likes. Oh, I probably. All right, I guess since I mentioned him by name, I can't ever show this to my cult people, and I guess that's all right because I know they wouldn't like me calling them a cult anyway. Whatever. I'm not trying to impress anymore. That's one big lesson I've been learning this year. Don't be trying to impress people so much. You don't have to please everyone. You don't have to have everyone accept you. The most important thing is that you accept yourself. Even if your parents don't, even if your girlfriend, wife, husband, kids, school, job, strangers, neighbors, they don't accept you. It's your life. Tell them to fuck off. I've told my own dad to fuck off. He was not happy about it, and I was like, yeah, I said, I'm sorry, but I do love my dad. That we went up to the Hawk's Nest, like I said, don't worry, we get along. We just we're working through it. So yeah, we did go. Speaking of dad, after the Hawk's Nest, that beautiful road, we went to at my request a military surplus store, and before we got out of the car, he told me to put on a mask, and I kind of hesitated because around here no one really wears a mask unless it's like required, like say a hospital or a Walgreens staff. But I was like, you know what? We're Asian, and this is a military surplus store on Veterans Day in New York, which got fucking destroyed by COVID. I was like, we better put on a mask. I didn't say it to him, but yeah, thank you, Marty. Yeah, I got in, and we got Asian hated. We did get Asian hated. It wasn't severe, since we're customers and they want the business. But like when we asked questions, like my dad asked, he was like, "Oh, is this waterproof?" Because he bought a pair of boots there, some jungle boots, some military jungle boots. Which, by the way, most of the stuff in that store was not actually like military surplus. It was just bullshit. Kind of like shitty quality. I really hate to say that, but it wasn't that great. The knives were really cool. I guess this is where I can open the pictures. But yeah, I mean, we did get kind of Asian hated, man. My dad could feel it. I could feel it. If I could feel it, I know my dad could. And then later, when we came out, oh yeah, I had a knife collection, and then NYPD took it away. Understandable. Yeah, I had a collection, man. I lost all of it. I had a whole bunch. You know. They also took away like a gallon of lighter fluid, which is understandable, and gas masks that my dad bought during September 11th. Because people were afraid of anthrax. Uh, yeah. The stuff there was pretty shitty though. I gotta admit, the knives were cool, but the rest of it wasn't that great, honestly. Like these MREs, I don't know if you're here, Death Grip. Are these real MREs? They're $12 each. I know MREs don't cost $12 each. They're real ones. All right. Either way, I was like, eh. You know what's one thing? You don't really get someone food as a present because they just eat it and then they shit it out. That's it. Yeah, surplus stores, I really thought it was like a deal center, but they were pretty bad, honestly. The little light thing that they had was good. I mean, there's some good stuff in there, but I guess the general stuff they had wasn't that great. Yeah, the boxes are great. Look just like that. All right. Yeah, I mean they had mugs for $20, like coffee mugs. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess shout out to all our military friends that we have out here. Yeah, they did have. They're the mugs that I was speaking about. My dad was like, "Oh, a mug is perfect," and it was fucking $25 for this one, $20 for these, and I was like, "Yeah." I was very careful to constantly say in the store. I was like, "Oh, this is so nice. Oh, they have some good stuff here. Like, oh, this is good stuff. This is your kind of store, Dad." I was just basically flattering them, knowing that they were like staring at us and listening to us. Because my dad was talking in Chinese. I know that triggered them. I mean, I get it. I'm not really trying to blame them. It's New York City. Well, not New York City, but COVID New York City. And you gotta. I understand. Like a lot of wars have been against Asian countries. China, Vietnam, Korea. It's. Yeah, this is definitely a ripoff. I was just kind of surprised though. Like they immediately started talking about COVID with the other customers, and like one of the customers like started talking about like, oh, I like this knife because I can if someone like tries to like walk up on me, I can like bam, like, and they were just kind of like talking, knowing that we could hear what they were saying, like that kind of passive aggression, I guess is the word. It really was about us, though. But towards the end, they softened up because I was like, yeah, if you went in there by yourself, it would have been something else. But they're looking at me, and I look like I was speaking my native language to a degree. It made them mad, yeah. I was like, all right, whatever. Death Grip said, that's Mr. Medic Man. Mr. Medic Man says, in the military, the Asians get discriminated pretty badly, like in actual military. So they just keep to their own platoons. And I told him, yeah, it's the same in prison. The Asians stay together, the black guys stay together, the Latinos stay together. The Russians stay together. Don't ever fuck with the Russians. My God, they're badass. There's a good movie I want to watch called Death Race. It's a prison version. No, that's a whole nother story. Anyway. Oh yeah, this was cool. The Swift training rifle. It's a block of wood. Yeah, they had some nice stuff, but this stuff wasn't for sale. The stuff that was for sale was kind of like, Yeah, of course. I love World War II especially, but like any gun works. Any gun that works, rather. Well, actually, guns that don't work are nice too. I have no idea what the fuck this is. There was a lot of like model mock-up stuff. This, I'm pretty sure, was real. Water cooled. That's why the barrel is so big. You can't even call it a barrel anymore. This big thing here is for water cooling. I'm pretty sure that's not a real Uzi, although I was tempted to ask. Yeah, actually, it definitely wasn't a real Uzi. But yeah, this is the Lewis. Yes, that's right. The Lewis World War I, but they still use it all the way up to Vietnam, and they're still using it. You know, not in the actual American like standard issue, but like if it's a gun, someone's gonna use it. Much less a machine gun. Oh, this is a radio. World War II, I believe, radio, because I've seen them. What, this? Oh, the air cooled, Lewis. Oh, this is air. I don't know. I thought this was water cooled. If it has this big thing, but I know there's some that look like that. This is a nice little military radio. That's authentic. Radio receiver transmitter. Yeah, this is authentic. So was the little light thing that I bought. That was a very good gift. I was very happy to find that. Yeah, it's always classic scene in some movies where the guy's talking on the radio and then he just dies while he's on the radio. Yeah, they did that in Hacksaw Ridge. They did that in Saving Private Ryan. Uh, yeah, MREs. This is not scale size, but it was still definitely cool enough to take a picture of. MG34, which, if I remember correctly, the predecessor of the MG42. German, basically the first all-purpose machine gun, I think. Germans were really good with innovating stuff. They came out with the first assault rifle, the STG-44. I forgot what it's called. My brain is dead. But yeah, this is a MG34. Very cool. Not. This is for display and will not operate and cannot be made to fire. Yeah, if you had this in New York City, you'd get arrested. And you got a Browning, which is also a machine gun, but tends to come with a smaller box magazine. Yo, dude, I remember I was telling these kids that come here, the cult, the church cult, whatever kids, they come here to play with stuff, and someone had long story short, there was like a BB Airsoft M14, really shitty, like 50 FPS. And then like I mentioned like, oh yeah, I had a nice like a full metal CO2 revolver. And then the kid is like, who was a teenager, so not that kid. He was like, oh yeah, it has 6 clips. I don't even know if I corrected him. I don't think I even bothered to correct him. It was just laughable. I told Jenna about that. I was like, "Yo, that's she's like got 6 clips." Uh, Jericho. It's a baby desert eagle. I know there's the grizzly, the grizzly. There's also another 50 caliber. Have you seen the fucking thunder? I posted it in Discord. Where is it? Thunder breach loader. I think I oh here it is. I think I triple action thunder. What does triple action mean? I've had a double action, but never a triple. You see, this shit is a fucking 50 BMG breech loader. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you get close enough to a tank, or you can put one through the driver's port or the side, that's helpful, I guess. Who says it has to be functional? It's fun. That's all that matters, all right? Not all guns are meant to be. Guns aren't for. Oh, she appears in Girls Front Line, actually. They're not all guns are meant. Like you only ever hear about like bad gun situations, like oh someone went and shot up a school or someone shot up the workplace or the gangster with a gun. I think there's a statistic like the it's really not like that. Like if you think it's like kind of it's stigma. Uh, Death Grip was saying how his like housing manager was like, oh, you're a threat to society and a danger to others, and basically probably because he's just in the military. People, their stigma sucks. People are gonna hate, and they're gonna find something to hate about. They're always gonna find something to hate about. Like I'm sure even right now, people are like, "Oh, Veterans Day." Someday, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're talking about anime girls, and you're talking about guns about on Veterans Day." That's not what veterans are about. I mean, like I know, but I'm not a veteran, and I do have people to talk about stuff. But I mean, like, what do you want me to do? You want me to light a candle on my desk? I would love to if I had a nice candle. Oh, I'm sure most vets are pro gun. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, to me, I'm an EDP. Since it's Veterans Day, we'll use a police terminology. So, I like guns because I can fucking kill myself or kill someone. They symbolize power. And that's also why people don't like them. Oh, by the way, this was my favorite. This one right here in the middle. I can't read it, but that's a very interesting shape. I think they call this like a drop point, something like that. Tanto? I forget what it is. Tanto point. There's different terminologies for all of these. It's a type of tanto, right? Yeah. Well, I'm not bad. Hey, I still got some of it in me. I remember this. These are really pretty. And like these are Asian themed, but they're more Japanese themed. But it's kind of. Did you know this they actually have it in the right category, which I'm very pleased. The the airplanes with the tiger paint, very famous. Shark paint. That's what it was. Flying tigers. There you go. Flying tigers, shark teeth. Yes, this very, very infamous and kind of overused. Yeah, you'll see it on cars all the time. This is Asian, and my dad is actually related to the people who are in this American Asian division of the Air Force. I think is this accurate? I don't know if I can even share this, but yeah, the shark mouth nose art that's actually from the they were Chinese American fighters, if I'm not mistaken, who fought against Japan. I didn't do enough preparation, but the area that they're from, the region of China, that's where my dad is from as well. Um, Hong Kong's pretty badass, I gotta say. I don't know if it was Hong Kong or whatever, but anyway, yeah, there's that. That's an honorable mention. I really like those paint jobs. I don't care if you put it on your backpack or your sneakers, both of which I've seen. Whatever. Oh, speaking of things that became, what do you call it, like pop culture symbols, and people just don't know what they mean anymore. I finally figured out where the fuck the obey thing is from. You know that supreme swag obey. Oh my god, yes. Look, look, look. This is where it went. So it went from swag. It went from this, the original They Live, which I'm assuming is where it came from, which was a very very deep social commentary movie, to just being a swag icon. None of these people know where it came from, I'm sure, because I looked at this Hello Kitty over there. I didn't, and so I'm sure they don't. I do want to watch this movie. Interesting movie. It's about a guy. He finds basically he finds sunglasses that lets him see that aliens are controlling society through subliminal messaging in basically everything, advertising, and that they're the ruling class consequently. I forget. I mean, I haven't watched the movie entirely. It also has a very famous fight scene in it. But anyway, jumping from topic to topic, that's a nice one right here. Obviously a display piece, not really for use, but I'm sure it can get the job done. They had handcuffs here too. Nice. Uzi brand handcuffs. Well, so be it. Smith and Wesson. US issue pilot glasses for $190, made in USA. Yeah, my dad, I think he kind of pissed them off, now that I think about it, because he was like, oh, are these real? And I'm like, oh, of course they're real. This is a military surplus store. Everything's real in here. It's good stuff. It was like that. That's how the conversation went. I was just kind of like, he didn't really know how to act, I guess. He was just talking openly, and in Chinese, but it's whatever. That's why I was there in a way. I just didn't realize what I was getting into, I guess. But I'm glad that I was able to adapt in the moment. We could have easily had some. We could have, it could have been like a confrontation, altercation, whatever the word is. Like I'm sure they were like considering like asking us to leave or just taking our money and calling it a day. I said, oh, we'll be. I said something at the end where like, oh, yeah, this time, this is all this time, and like they gave me like a kind of look like, oh, you should make this the last time. It's just because I was Asian, whatever. Thankfully, I pass quite often as can could have been in the military, could have served. I'm 24. I wear cargo pants. I wear heavy boots. I wear hats, sunglasses, watch. I'm pretty good. I don't think I'm not trying to. I'm very careful trying to not do that stolen valor thing. I really try not to do that because I despise that with a passion. That's where like some guy would dress up in a battle dress uniform and go to a fucking mall and just like flaunt that he was in the military when he wasn't. You can see that shit on YouTube. People say that it should be punishable by death. I I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah. Oh, Linkso Chama's not here yet. I think this guy's dead. Death Grip Goo, are you here's? I can call him, I guess. Yeah, if you're walking around in a BDU, like sometimes I wonder why people are walking around in a battle dress uniform, just casually. I just assume it's because there's a military base nearby. There's some really cool memorabilia around here though in the parks. Like there's like a cannon, like a nice black powder cannon, and then there's like a bunch of like World War II, flat guns and machine. Yeah, apparently the cannons are worth a lot of money, uh, but no one dares to
Where are
steal
you
them.
at?
Hmm.
Where are you at?
It's Port Jervis. There's a lot of military whatever you call it. Like as you're driving down the street, there'll be like a lot of flags of like people that have served hanging from the street poles.
Oh, is it just because it's November?
Well, it's today is Veterans Day, and that's always there though. That's what I mean. That's always there. It's a military historical area, I guess. A lot of people. It's like a tradition. I think that's the word.
Oh,
I mean, it's interesting. I like it. I just relate to people with PTSD. That's as far as I can go. Uh oh,
that's
are you watching the stream?
no. I'm trying to work on my essay.
You're trying to work on your essay, and here I am distracting you. Yeah. So, by the way, guys, soldiers are not like a crazy unique species from outer space. My man here is working on an essay about plants, and he's having like ADHD and he can't focus, and he does have actual. I'm sorry, what was it ADHD, ADD, something
I
like
don't
that?
even remember.
He doesn't even remember. You say he doesn't even matter anymore. I did say like I mean that must be interesting in some ways if that's the right word because like I'm sure if you know I'm sure like oh wait a second what was that oh shit it's the guy from RPG
Oh,
like
yeah,
that imagine maybe
hyper attention the whole time. Hell yeah.
yeah I'm sure it'd be helpful and it'd also be hella stressful. Yeah, Marley here has been relating a lot. He's a regular for the streams. I really love him. He yeah, I mean we were looking at the pictures that I sent you. So basically, the conversation that I had with you, the stream is up to speed now.
Oh,
I'm trying to think. I guess World of Tanks has more of a because I mean this is a game stream, so I guess I'll do some World of Tanks and Girls Frontline, maybe. Unless you wanna. Well, I mean, I don't want to keep you from your essay too much because you said you have like what 4 hours now.
Yeah, I don't know. It just I just know it's that it's due today. I don't know if
uh,
it's
it might be better. It might be better to not know. Like I asked my friend, like I'm like, dude, can you set my watch a random amount of minutes ahead? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, don't let me know if it's 5 minutes ahead. Just set it ahead a little bit, just so I'm like, and that works, you know? Because if you know, you're like, oh, this watch is 3 minutes ahead. I still got 3 minutes. Then it defeats the whole purpose. It's just how it is.
That's what my mom used to do when I was younger. She would always have the timer in the car like 30 minutes ahead.
30 minutes, my God. My
And you
dad,
know,
yeah.
it would still be there.
And she would still be late. Yeah, if you know how far ahead it is set, it
I think sometimes, because not always, we can always leverage from those negative circumstances. And one of the things, because I've been trying to get like psychiatric help ever since I went on deployment. And even
I
till
hear you.
now, I don't think I endured any situation where I thought I was in danger. But it's like every time I do exercise, um, one of my main things is staying busy because I'm the type of person that if I have too much time, I'm gonna get in trouble
Exactly.
some way or some
Hmm.
form. And I think that's a lot of people, not just me. And me knowing myself is like, okay, I go to the gym, but when I'm working out and when I'm trying to beat that record of my own self, it's like all these like mental images always transport me to a place and time where in my life it wasn't going well, and I use it to realize that I've beaten through that. What I am right now is something better that um, it's like the bread that passed through the flames.
Yeah,
It's
I agree
delicious. It's
absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm. Thank you so much for that. Seriously, Death Group Coup. Like I'm very reassured too because my take on it, PTSD. Even though I haven't served, I haven't been in deployment, but I've been through some things like the intrusive thoughts, the intrusive mental images you mentioned. I can tell you straight up, man. Every time I go in the bathroom to take a shower, take a piss or a shit, I have flashbacks of what happened to me in Rikers Island. That's basically prison, and it's tough because I like what can I do? It's my own body, and then I just have to talk myself down. That's something I learned. You can't just rely on someone to get you out of it. You can't rely on someone to tell you otherwise. You have to do it yourself. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, I'm not in prison. It's my own body. And what I went through, like you said, there's a leverage from it that a silver lining, Yeah, like that's how I'll say specifically. It's hella hard to talk about, especially in such specific detail. But like the way I tell people how I started getting over my past, because to me the P in PTSD post it's past, past trauma, stress disorder. It's past. Is you survived it, and that's why people like to use the word survivor instead of a victim of abuse or trauma. You survived it, and you can apply what you learned for your whole life, the rest of your life. That's decades, man. So if you can tell yourself and believe it that what you went through was worth it, that you gained something, then you're good. You learned something for the rest of your life, and furthermore, the beautiful part is you can help others going through it who have been through it, and even the masses who may attack you or may be ignorant or judgmental, stigma. They don't have to go through it. I've talked to a girl who had a PTSD from being robbed in the subway at knife point,
Mhm.
and she said, she's so frustrated that no one understands what it's like, and she was, getting over attached to me and clinging to me. She basically fell in love with me at first sight because I gave her that feeling of being understood. And I told her, you gotta, hold your horses because, listen, you don't need to be actually understood. That's the question I ask myself and others. I'm like, why do you feel that need to be understood? It's because you want to be comforted. You want to be hugged, held, and told it's all right. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't in your control. And it's always easier to have it come from someone else, but the problem is it's insanely addicting. You get hooked on it, and like on Mabby, people they just go on Mabby just to get that validation by being a cute girl character or an OP end gamer. They're just compensating for something when
That's me.
you're all right though, bro. You're here. You're real. You're valid, and I like that because you're not just like you're the fact that you're here and you're willing to talk about it. It says everything. The proof is in the pudding, as one of my friends says. Like the other night, someone was apologizing to me for kind of messing me up a couple of years ago. Through like basically like scamming me. And basically, all right. And they apologized, and although they couldn't help themselves from like gaslighting me and like bringing up all these other, I said, you know what? Don't even try to give me like they said. Oh, do you want me to just buy you another one? And I'm like, no, no, no. Listen, it's not about the money. You can't reassure me through money. I'm just reading into your actions. I hate to say it, but I have to decide. I even said at one point, I need to be reassured that you're not the way you were back then still. And they said, "Oh, I'm reassured." And I said, "No, no, no, not you, me." It's a personal thing, all right? And that person is relevant because they're from New York City as well. And just I realized just by talking to someone from New York City is enough to mess me up. Like I've met people from Mabby that are from New York City, and that's another thing about PTSD. It people, places, things, your sights, sense, your sounds, your smells. Like I hate to say this specific example, but a lot of people tell me they never forget the smell of burning corpses or gunpowder,
Oh,
the sound of explosions, the sound of gunfire that you don't know where it's coming from. Because when you feel like you said in danger, whether or not you're in danger, because it kind of hurt my heart a bit for you to say like, oh, I don't really consider it to have been danger. But danger doesn't have to have been, physical life or death. Like if it was bad enough for your body, your mind to automatically identify it as a threat, then what I said to my therapists, I have like five. I'm thankful for that. And some of the and they agreed. They said I said, you know what? I feel like everyone's experiences are subjective. Like I can't say, oh, I understand. Even if I have PTSD, I can't say like, oh, I understand what it's like to, you're a combat medic. And I remember I asked you that one time. You're like, how do you deal with, if you don't mind me mentioning it, I'm not gonna ask you it now, but just mention it. I said like, how do you deal with not being able to save everyone? And
oh,
that's a hard question. Like I have that similar situation on Mabby, where I'm trying to save people, warn people, and they attack me for it sometimes. Not all of them, but it stands out to you as a human being. The pain more than the pleasure. There's no post happy stress disorder.
no, not really. That
It's
would be funny.
yeah. I mean, there might be, and the closest thing to that might be mania, but even then, it's not. I have mania. It's not pretty. It's like being on cocaine. You get yourself into danger. But like again, I made a point. I brought this up during the conversation with that person that I mentioned. They said, "Oh, I understand," like I completely understand is actually what they said. And I said, "Well, hold up. I'm just trying to teach you this because you're younger than me and you're trying to learn. You can't say that because whether I know it's good intentioned, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and like I can't go to someone who got raped and say, "Oh, I understand because I got molested." Or even if I got raped as well, I can't say it as well. It's subjective, it's different. But what I'm trying to say is the emotional reaction is actually pretty objective. The symptoms, the depression, the anxiety. You said you have intrusive thoughts, mental images. I get those too, especially when I'm trying to sleep. I see all sorts of shit that I even thought about drawing what I see with my eyes closed. It's
Oh yeah.
it's something else. It's terrifying. I don't even. But you see what I'm saying? Where you said, "Oh yeah, it's objective in that the human emotional reaction is similar." You'll end up feeling suicidal. There's a pattern of behavior that you go into, and that's where I'm very thankful that I'm in New York and have the mental health facilities and resources that I do. Like I said, I have like 5 therapists. Meanwhile, I got a friend in Ohio. He has schizophrenia, like really bad schizophrenia, full blown, hallucinations, that scare him to the point where he falls down the stairs. Yeah, he wakes up. He wakes up like he just wakes up and he's in the middle of the highway and he doesn't know how he got there and he was trying to kill himself subconsciously. It's insane. I don't know if that's even schizophrenia or what. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not schizophrenic, but when he goes to the psych ward, they just lock him up and they give him one sandwich a day. And then in the hospital, he told me some crazy shit where like a naked patient came in his room, bullied him, took his sandwich from him, and told him to get get his sandwich or something like that. And 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 I've met a friend. I've had a friend from 4chan who lived in China, and he said the mental hospitals there is literally prison. You're gone. You're off the radar. Off the radar. In China, they'll shoot you to death if you're a drug dealer. You'll get executed by firing squad. It's crazy. I mean, like when I tell people that, they're always like, "What? Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah. If you're a drug dealer, you'll get executed." And it does deter people, but it'll always come around somehow. Like, even if you make guns illegal, even if you make bullets illegal or bombs illegal, everything, someone's gonna like China and Japan. You don't really hear about mass shootings. Instead, they have mass slashings.
Oh yeah, because they just find whatever they have. I think it
Exactly.
happens.
You lagged a bit at the end, but it happens. Yeah, they just grab a fucking vegetable knife, a choy dough, and they just go ham, and it's whatever they have. And yeah, you can argue that, well, if he had a gun, it would have been worse. And like, I can speak for myself. If I had ever had access to firearms, I would be dead. I would not be here. Even having airsoft guns, I was using them to suicide by cop. I was using them, I had ideas to rob and ideas to rob and someone and get their gun with a BB gun. It's crazy. I don't want to say crazy, but it's just a lot. I guess coming back to the point though, it's that help is out there and you're not alone. Whether I'm talking to you, Death Grip, or my current viewers or future viewers, I'm talking to myself too. A lot of people they feel really alone in what they're going through. The reality is you're really not that special. You're not the first and you're not gonna be the last. Even
Yeah,
yeah, even if
there
you
is a
yeah, please go ahead.
th- there is a good take um, from what you said that I would like to, reemphasize.
Please.
And in my opinion, I don't like when people say like uh, victim abuse.
Victim
Because
blaming? Is that?
yeah, because I just feel, and this is my perspective on it, that it changes like the perspective of um the whole trying to be resilient in the
Mm-hmm.
situation, where it's like most of the people understand that what you dealt with is, you're the victim, but still, it changes like the perspective of it, and
I agree.
I believe that it really hinders the personal growth after it.
Yeah, it really hinders the recovery and the growth and the process. Because if you're stuck saying that, oh, I'm a victim, this happened, you're literally that. You're stuck. And if you use the word victim, you're already it's kind of a given that you're trying to invoke some sort of sympathy and understanding. Whereas if you say you're a survivor, it's a lot more empowering, you know.
Yeah, because you kind of draw the situation that you already, you survived it. You you already put an end to it. You survived.
Hmm. I think the phrase that they like to use in the mental health field is reframing. Uh,
Reframing.
Reframing, like the frame of a picture. I can Google it. I'll pull it up because this is a good point that you're making right now, and I'm glad that yeah you caught that. Reframing is a way of changing the way you look at something, and thus changing your experience of it. It can turn a stressful event into either highly traumatic or a challenge to be bravely overcome. It can depict a really bad day as a mildly low point in an overall wonderful life. And that does remind me to reiterate this expression that I like. Perception is reality. One time I got really high, and I was really bugging out, and I wrote on the bag. I wrote on the baggie that the the drugs came in. I wrote life is a state of mind, and I was able to calm myself down during the bad trip. Yeah, it's a state of mind. It's that objective emotional response can be controlled. Although it really sucks when someone tells you, "Oh, it's up to you to control it." It's you know, it gets I think I just mentioned to you. I told someone here at the cult at some point. I was like, yeah, I got raped in prison and stuff, and they said it was self inflicted, self induced. I'm like that's not what you that's not. I told him later, like I calmed down a little. After I calmed myself down, I told him I was like, you can't say that to somebody because they will beat themselves up, and that could lead to suicide if you're really they want to understand, but at the same time they don't. Whatever it is, you know. Uh, yeah, it's just again, you what you went through, it happened. You can't as much as you wish there was like a magic button to undo what happened, or you can go back and redo it. It's wistful. Is that the word? Wistful thinking. You just can't do it. There's no magic time machine, and that's why time machines are so great to think about. But at the same time, it's just imagination and philosophy is done.
I believe that negative experiences, they also they kind of like cut into our soul, and we just gotta heal with it
Yeah,
and focus
mhm.
on what comes out instead of, the process is sometimes painful and sometimes it takes years, but
It usually
once
takes
it's
years.
focused in the past.
I like what you said with not only just phrasing it negative experiences and the healing. It's I like to make an analogy to building muscles. You said working out. You like to go to the gym to sweat it out. When
Yeah,
when you're building muscles, people don't realize this unless they research it. You're ripping your muscle and it's healing and then it gets stronger. In Muay Thai, you are shattering your shins, micro fracturing them to deaden the nerves, and when it heals, like I fractured my finger not long ago, and the part that healed, it's hard as rock and it's dead, but the calluses, the scar tissue, the bone spurs, they're tough. And and it and there is a term called a neuroplasticity, although I interpreted it a little bit wrong, is what I was told. But the way I interpreted it was that, oh, well, it, if you keep thinking a certain way, your brain is going to get better and better thinking that way. If you keep stressing and being anxious, your your brain physically will adapt and get better at it. Being
That's
up,
yeah,
yeah,
that's that's neuroplasticity.
yeah,
It's you can't you can't divide neurons, but neurons can develop other connections between themselves.
mm-hmm.
And you know that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new
Oh, I
tricks.
love saying that one,
That's
and I tell my dad, you can teach a dog old tricks.
but in humans, well, I don't know about in dogs. I mean,
Yeah, good enough. Close enough.
I'm going for veterinarian stuff, but I think I should know. But
It's all right.
it's like sort of we keep on developing, we keep on learning stuff, and we don't want to fall in these traps. We gotta
Mm-hmm.
readapt and learn how to. I mean, it's not like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna stop being myself and be another person, but it definitely takes time, and it's important to set up goals and realistic goals. And like the more detailed or more steps you put into a goal, it kind of helps your brain, start getting those check marks. It's like, oh, I did this, I did that.
Right,
And,
like
you know,
I can add on to that. Like for a long time, whenever I did something good, I would reward myself with a cigarette, and my brain would associate the pleasure from the cigarette with doing something that was good. Like if I went to the gym, I went and smoked a cigarette. If I went in, did something stressful when I got through it, I'd go and smoke a cigarette, and then you'd be like, oh, well, what I do instead now, since I don't smoke anymore, is I reward myself with a hot Italian spaghetti, get an Alfredo linguine. Out here when you're out of the city, it's everything's fresh, it's beautiful, it's delicious, and when it's been a hard day, you get something to eat, and then your body or sex even, I can say it straight up. People jerk off to relieve stress, or they have sex to reward themselves, and it's like it's a climax, not just in in the thing itself, but your body will associate things like weed. I had a lot. I had a lot of like just even the smell of weed, for example. A lot of people say like, "Oh man, I never smoked weed. It smells so bad." My dad literally calls it cat shit. That was a joke.
oh,
He's like, "You smoking that cat shit again?" Yeah, and then like some people, including myself, when they smell it, that dank smell, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's fire." And that's because they're associating the smell on a physical level with the pleasure. And it's I think that is back to the point. Some neuroplasticity happened there. I've had some really really bad drug trips, some really really bad experiences, and the music I was listening to never sounded the
oh,
same. It never, yeah, it hit me on a subconscious level where I could not listen to the same song again without losing my breath, without feeling adrenaline, without remembering that one time. Like the SWAT raids, the suicide by cop attempts. I remember the flashlights, the shouting, the the feelings, and it's just in that sense, my brain adapted whether I wanted it to or not. And although these are in more, like I said, things that are bad and negative, they stand out more because it's a self-preservation thing as a human. But it works the other way too. Um, you can see it like you associate good things with certain people, then you're just inclined to hang out with those people more. If someone
Oh,
makes you,
hell yeah.
yeah, if someone makes you feel like shit, you're probably not gonna hang out with them anymore. It,
Well,
hopefully,
hopefully.
yeah, right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't got a choice. Say it's a workplace or a school or a jail or a mental hospital or say the armed forces. I'm sure where you're stuck with them, and then you're like, it's fight or flight, and you can't fight. That's when the fight happens. And that's why the last time I was in a psych ward, I told myself this is the last time because I went there for PTSD. I self admitted myself because I'm like, yo, this is getting in the way of my work. I can't even sleep. And now I'm trying to change my life. I want to address this. It's never been treated. And then when I was there, I was just in a constant mental state of me and my friends, we call it PTSDing. Because I was locked
PTSD.
as a verb, PTSDing. I was PTSDing the whole time because I was locked in there with one particularly aggressive schizophrenic patient who suddenly refused taking his medication. He was exercising his legal right to not take his meds. You know, it
Um,
was not pretty. He went from being well groomed and having glasses to in 3 days in hospital gowns. He broke his own glasses, saying that they were obscuring his vision of the world or something like that. Something deep that wasn't really that deep, a delusion. And he would sleep with his eyes open. It was crazy, and he just got really really bad and aggressive, and he was trying to start fights with everyone. And I felt like I remember I was telling the staff like you guys got to do something about him because he's making me feel like I'm in prison again. And when I get into that combat mode, I can hurt him. I've seen people, put things in people's arteries, in their eyes, in their ear holes. And when the fight did happen, which in itself was traumatic, when the fight did actually happen, because it happened, um, when I stabbed him, because I had a long pencil, which you're not supposed to have, but the art therapists were bringing them in for art group, and they weren't controlling the long pencils properly. But I had one. I got it from another patient who also was felt threatened by him. I stabbed him in the sternum to make him get the fuck off of me because he was literally trying to kill me. He tackled me, was choking me out, and I was like, okay, I'm not getting out of this chokehold. I'm just gonna stab him as fast as I can, half strength in the sternum multiple times, and I got him off. And then the staff,
nice.
yeah, the staff came and that it bought time. The staff came and they were. I thought they were restraining me, but she was hugging me to protect me with her own body. And I
From the other
from
person?
from the other guy, yeah, and she was also, and I think the other guy must have gotten restrained too, but they took it as that he was attacking me and I was the victim. But I got to be honest with you, I initiated the fight. I didn't hit
Oh,
first. I provoked him to hit me first. And that's a whole nother story because I was convinced that, you know, if a fight went down, I'd be proving something to myself that I can defend myself. Like I didn't when I was in prison. I didn't protect myself. I didn't defend myself. I didn't stand up for myself. So when I was in the psych ward in that similar situation, I this time I stood up for myself. And also I was like, well, if he tries to kill me, then he'll get medicated. So it's for his own good too. And actually, now I remember because when something like that happens and the memories start coming back to you, that only happens when you start talking about it and you're getting flashbacks. It, I remember now, I told him when they broke us apart, and I told the staff this too, when they were investigating afterwards. I said, if this was prison, you'd be dead to the guy. I didn't try to spit on him. I didn't, just keep screaming curses at him like an idiot, like how it usually happens in a fight. I said to him clearly, if this was prison, you'd be dead. And I showed him the pencil, it was long enough to go. And I gave it to the staff, and I was like, look, that you guys can't be having those floating around the unit. And, I gave it more purpose than there was to it, but that was to cope. But whether or not it did change things, I like to think it did. Because they got the hospital director and a lot of people involved. Because I'm a regular, they know me, and maybe I have an inflated sense of self, but whatever. I think after that, I told them, I made it clear to them. I said, look, I could have put it in his neck or in his eye, and they well, as you can see right now, I'm PTSDing, but I I made the most of it. Like you said, that leverage. I told myself I am never coming back to the hospital. I just don't need it anymore. It feels like jail, and I don't need to rely on the false promise of a magic pill that'll make me better, because it don't go like that. I've talked to some of the best psychiatrists in New York City and probably the world, and they one time I remember I said, "Hey doc, I feel like my meds aren't even are like 20% of my treatment." And he said, "Actually, I think less. You're high functioning, you know, you're getting caught
What I
up."
also
Mm-hmm.
understood about, psychiatry is that yes, medication is important. Well, there's levels of uh, treatment,
Yes.
but like, you're not just gonna psychologically treat somebody who's schizophrenic because
Exactly.
there's more going on in his brain than,
Yeah,
uh,
I just want to jump in real quick, and I'll try to make it brief. I just say when I explain mental health to these immigrants who don't have any prior knowledge of it or education, I say there's mental health and then there's emotional illness. There's mental illness and an emotional illness, and it's that helps them understand it a lot better. Usually, when I say I'm suicidal or drug addicted, they think I have a literal physical brain damage, like I got dropped as a baby, and they think that's why I'm like that. I'm telling you, that's what it's like. They're Chinese. They don't know better. They never had the luxury to address their emotions. My dad didn't.
yeah.
That's where I'm
Same with
again.
my same with my family,
I hear you.
this whole like, oh man, you need to be like a
Yeah, just
you need to
tough
be a
it up,
pussy
work it
to
off, right?
talk about yeah, you need to be a pussy to talk about your problems.
Oh
Shit,
man,
that's
yeah.
stupid.
Thankfully, they never gave me the word pussy or but they'll give you a weak or a coward or making excuses. I've been called manipulative by my boss, lots of things, and it's again, I like to reiterate to myself and to you at the same time and everyone else, whether here or in the future. It's ask yourself, do you really need them to accept you? It becomes a trap. You mentioned traps, where you're constantly demanding to be understood, demanding to be validated. I've lost some longtime friends because they were demanding me to validate them. And I was telling them that's not what you need. Even if it's right in this moment, I'll give it to you like once or twice if you really need it in this moment, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, you're gonna get hooked on it. I'll tell you, oh, you're beautiful. You are worth something. You are, um, whatever, but you need to be able to say that to yourself. And I constantly say this exact thing. I say, you need to know who you are and who you are not, no matter who says it, whether it's your parents, your boss, your church, your kids, your wife or husband, society, neighbors. I think I already said it earlier during this. Uh, when you start building your own true from the self esteem, say working out, um, cooking, playing instruments, singing, gaming is common. When people see they're getting stronger on Mabby or getting better at a game, their KDR is going up, or they unlock the next level tank on World of Tanks, or Mabby, you reach total 50K, whatever the fuck it is nowadays. You feel better, and then yeah, that's true self-esteem, not where you get a girlfriend who constantly tells you, "Oh, you're so beautiful, you're everything." Even a therapist. I don't like it when a therapist tells me, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you're so strong. That must have been so." I'm like, "Yo, listen, that's not what I need. I'd rather have you tell me what to do than tell me, oh, I've tried to sympathize and empathize and relate to me when say you understand when you don't. I don't even need you or want you to understand. I just want you to help me figure out from your outside professional experience where you don't have to deal with the emotions and subjective whatever I'm going through, or you can give me some good advice."
Oh my God. You know what?
Mm.
There's a couple of stuff that would, I don't know, it would make me upset. I don't know. There was some stuff that I would find rather annoying is, you know, I did my little deployment thing. I came back, and I mean, I still have time in service that I have to
Mm-hmm.
complete. And what I wanted is to get my back checked because
Your what
I
checked?
my back, my lower back, I
Oh,
have
oh.
I have this like pain that doesn't go. It's not pain. It's just I don't know, man. It feels
I
weird.
know.
Some people say it's like a pinched nerve or something.
Yes, I have a pinched nerve from motorcycle accidents, and I just saw a chiropractor last Friday for the first time in 4 years since it happened. It changed my life, and I'm
Oh,
going again tomorrow, dude. I'm telling you, after I saw that chiropractor, who in the lobby there was like a 90-year-old veteran with the hat and everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know he's good, but I got recommended by the whole town. They were telling me, yeah, this guy's good. He listened to me. He listened to my story a bit. He was, interested in it, and also understanding, what happened and why it happened. And we talked about motorcycles. You know, he told me, "Oh yeah, I love motorcycles actually." And I know, and I try to give it back to you, but I I could literally breathe different, walk different, like everything. I it was, I felt taller. I remember I came out of there. I told my dad, I feel taller, and I'm standing up straighter. I'm sure. Yeah, I gotta say though, I didn't go for 4 years, even though I knew I needed to, because I was punishing myself, abusing myself. And there's a lot of people who do that. I know I'm not the only one. They don't go to a doctor to make themselves suffer for something, but that's a whole nother story.
hold on. What I wanted to say is just like when I would go to the doctor or seek help for my back, I
Mm-hmm.
would tell them like what happened, and I'd just be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry you had to like deal with that."
Uh,
And when I would when I would go back home, I'll be like, "Yo, why do I feel bad for myself?" And it
that's not
like
what you
every time
need.
I'm yeah, it's like,
Uh,
dude, I don't want to be like some sort of pity
the
against people.
victim.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not what you're looking
Yeah,
for. Let me tell
yeah.
you, in contrast, this doctor, you know what he said instead? He said, I'll get you moving again.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm
He
talking
said, he's,
about.
he said, let's get you moving again. See? That's just more empowering. Like I say a lot of times, I say like, I wish I could say something besides I'm sorry, but I just don't know what to say. But it's a courtesy to say I'm sorry in this situation. So, you know, like that. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have went to an acupuncturist, And I was telling her about this motorcycle accident and the pinched nerve. And I remember at one point during the thing, she gave me like a bit of a slap. Was like, "Oh, you don't have a pinched nerve." Because she asked me like, "Oh, does this hurt?" And she was putting the needle on the nerve, and I was like, "Uh, not really. It hurt, but it didn't hurt enough to the point where I was like, I didn't know what she meant." And I remember I had a mental breakdown in her office because she was invalidating my pain and not recognizing it. And she was just like, "Oh, you're just wasting your dad's money coming here and stuff." And I was like, "What the?" She was trying to cure me mentally by giving me acupuncture, and I remember I wish I had said, "Can we just please not talk and you just do the acupuncture?"
Damn.
I was like, I wish I had said that because she was good, but she was misguided. She was trying to like give me talk therapy while doing it, and you're not everyone knows. They just don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Like I wouldn't be doing heart surgery, open heart surgery, or rocket science. I don't know shit. You get someone killed that way. I once mentioned
Yeah,
on yeah, I once mentioned on Steam. I said I'm hiring people for my YouTube thing, and some of my friends asked me, what are you hiring people for? I said, whatever you're good at. I'm not gonna hire someone for something they're not good at. It's like that. I think that's agreeable. Yeah, I mean, I hear you on that doctor thing. I do recommend a chiropractor, man. Surgery is the last option. A good surgeon tells you that surgery is the last option.
yeah, I wouldn't want surgery, never.
Listen, they'll give you surgery in a heartbeat if you ask for it. In this day and age, like malpractice or over medication, whatever it is. Like there was a point where I was on 20 different psych meds from one doctor. Now I'm on like two. And since I've been here, I've actually been on a dosage one fourth of what I was on.
Oh, good.
Yeah, within the last 4 months, I've been, and ever since then I've been doing better. I mean, yeah, my symptoms are back in a manageable level though, where I can start practicing dealing with them, my emotions. Not where I'm a zombie just to avoid having anything happen. I realized that through the zombification process, like the thing that I had happen here was a guy was bullying me, harassing me, touching me, all sorts of shit, man, because I was too zombified to realize what was going on. I was a pushover. Yeah. Yeah. The problem was dealt with though, not by management. They told me to just ignore him, and I ignored him, so he started touching me like that. It don't go. It's not that fucking simple. I had to deal with him in my own way, not in a very crazy way. Like I didn't hurt him physically, but he shit himself in front of like my boss and my dad and myself because we called him out on what he was doing in front of everyone. He didn't actually shit himself. Well, he might have. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck him.
Well, I need to go back to do my homework.
Fair enough. I've kept you for a while. If anyone wants to help Death Gripku with his plants essay, speak now. What is it about plants? I still haven't figured it out. What is it about plants?
I have no idea. They just gave me this topic.
It just
I
says
didn't.
literally plants.
Yeah, like I need to do an essay, and honestly, since it's a draft, I am just going to write me and what I have to do about understory plants, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna
Understory
do.
plants?
Understory plants. Yeah, like in the forest, there's like different
Oh,
levels of like
yeah.
plants.
You know what, man? I was gonna say like I would say just try to make some like really deep kind of bullshit about the evolutionary and environment significance of plants.
But I need to talk about understory plants.
Well, the understory sounds, I don't know anything about them, but they sound important. What if there was no understory plants? Are they the first thing to arrive? Like, grass gets arrived, and then the ferns, and then the trees, They sound important.
Um,
Dude, talk about the environmental impact of them. The food chain. They love that.
Probably monkeys would fall to the ground,
Yo, fucking Curious
and we
George.
wouldn't have
Dude,
we
that
wouldn't
happened.
have
Bro, that
pollution
happened
like
to
that.
Curious George. He fucking jumped from the fire escape and broke his ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, that happened in the original Curious George. Because he was used to the jungle. There you go. So on that note, thank you so much. I feel like I was talking a bit too much, but I'm a bit
Oh,
nervous
it's fine.
myself. But dude, thank you so much, especially for sharing your experience. That was really powerful. Like a lot of people, I'll be extra careful not to get this copyrighted. So we got you, and I'll download it too. That was very good, man. Thank you, thank you for your service, and thank
Yeah.
you as a human being and a brother with PTSD and real life struggles, man.
Okie dokie. Bye bye.
Okie dokie.
Take
Plant.
care. Have fun.
I gotta make the joke, man. Oh, plants? You mean like weed?
Ah.
Ah! Nah, I mean salvia. Ah! All right, man. I'll see you, man. Understory plants, huh?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Peace, man.
Okay.
Thanks. God bless. God bless him. He's a very good guy. I gotta say, I did not, I didn't know what to expect, but you just go with it, man. You just go with it. Put some veteran sound. I mean, not veteran. Oh, I'm not gonna get copyrighted for this, am I? All right. So you know what? Who else is here? What do we got? Because I got a couple options. I'm thinking maybe 2 rounds of World of Tanks and then a game of Killing Floor. What the fam hasn't responded, but that's fair because I didn't really specify. Oh, Nubiso's on. Iron Panda's on too. Shit. You know what? We do Killing Floor first. I mean, a World of Tanks because the Killing Floor squad gets on later. You down? Thank you, Marley. I always appreciate your company. I'm trying to get my second screen set up too. I'm gonna exit Steam because World of Tanks and Steam with Discord while streaming is a bad idea. Even though I'm on Ethernet now, but yeah. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna be legit. No hacks. No hacks. Where are we at? XVM mod. Yeah, we'll do 2 rounds of World of Tanks. This game has a lot of actual military guys playing it, and it's hilarious the shit that I've seen. Oh man, I could tell you about Clan Wars, but we'll be here all day. What was my email? You know what? Forget it. I think I got time. I probably can't keep this open. Let me see. Do I have embedding enabled? 'Cause every fucking time the embedding turns off itself. Where is it? Okay, that means it's on. I think the fucking. Okay, yeah, if it's blacked out, that means it's on. Uh, I'm not even gonna do. I'm not. I have to prevent myself from looking at how many people are watching because it's not accurate and it fucks with my head. Why do I still hear the shooting sounds? We'll do World of Tanks. I hope some of Sleepy Beans is here. Did I share this with Sleepy Beans? I think I did, right? All right, whatever. I'll share it with Sleepy Beans again because I don't mind. And they're my real friends. Uh, yeah. So we'll do 2 rounds of Water Tanks. Sounds good. Maybe more. Let's give ourselves a. I'm not trying to do 6 hour streams anymore. I'm trying to make it more like condensed and actually presentable. But yeah, thanks guys. That was you want to do some deep breathing together, guys? Oh, I did post it. One's deep breathing. Always works. Uh I wish, we can always watch a military movie together, not on YouTube, of course, because they'll shut us down. But The Outpost is a really good movie. I think I've watched it with. I wanted to watch it with Death Grip, but he said he just can't sit still enough to watch a movie because of the ADD, ADHD. And I'm like, I feel you, bro. But yeah, The Outpost is a very good movie. I recommend it. This will take. Oh, here I am. I'm logging in. Okay, so you know what? Before we start, stretch. My hacks no longer work. 3 days. Okay, I'm good. I do not have any more premium account. Whatever. This account is almost done anyway. So we will buy 1 day of premium. 2 days? No, 1 day. 1 day. 1 day. Yeah. Is Quilly online? No, she's not. God, I want someone to play this with me. Is Quilly online? It's alright. I can be lonely. What did I want to buy with gold? Alright, I'm gonna stretch. Yeah. Can you hear my joints cracking? Wait for tomorrow. I thought about recording it, but I was just having a PTSD. Like, I gotta admit, when I was getting the chiropractor thingy, there was a point where I got really scared. Like, I think my body could just feel itself moving the spine, and I was like, damn. Oh, it was interesting. Where are we at? What do we want to do? Excluded maps, excluded maps. We don't want any city maps today. No Himmelsdorf. Sorry. Or the tank. So this here is an American light tank. It is meant to scout and spot enemies. And I don't really have anything to shoot tanks and like tank armor. But that's okay. Basically, in this game, every tank has its own job. There's different classes. Here you got the heavy tanks, which are basically tanks. You got the medium tanks, which are they just run around. Light tanks, they scout. Tank destroyers have a lot of damage, but they don't have turrets. That's what a tank destroyer is. And then you got fucking artillery. Oh, top tier battle, and we got a good team. Okay, I'm going this way. I got ignored, but that's okay. People don't really talk much in this game. Oh, that's way too loud. I think that's better, right? Okay, it is my job to spot enemy tanks and not engage. If I do that and I survive to the end, then that's good for us. Mm, okay. Alright, I'll move up. Oh, and I got spotted and engaged. I probably should have done a warm-up, but here I am. At this point, I am not sure what to do. I don't think they like me. And again, that's probably my anxiety. Okay, so nothing spotted me. Spotted him. There he is. Thank you. I mean, that was a pretty bad shot. Let me help. Let me help him. Oh, he got him. I. Oh, great. I'm spotted. It's not gonna. That's gonna hurt. Ah, there's a guy that shot me. That's payback time. Alright, I should stop shooting and just do my job. We're winning, though. I can't spot anyone, though. There's probably someone here. Alright, I'm going in. Oh, he sees me. They already missed. Now I'm gonna get shot by Artie, huh? That guy's looking at me, so see, at this point, if I peek, I'm gonna get destroyed. So that's not. I gotta wait for the artillery to hit him, I guess. Oh, that's why the artillery hasn't engaged, because they're getting killed. And there's only one of them. I think we'll stay here. Oh, okay. I'll wait for the Skoda. Oh, the enemy artillery's all dead, so that's not too bad. And he missed. No, you see, I'm calling in shots from these two guys in the back. Only one of them's helping me. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they really suck. Alright. Alright, there it is. There it is. Yes, there it is. And I'm pretty much dead. That's okay. Oh, okay, that's the guy that's killing me. Okay, okay. He snuck up on me. Where's my cover? But we won. So I'll take it. I guess I can try these guys. Oh, platoon 1 is full. I'm stupid. What was wrong with these artillery players? There's a meme that artillery players have no brains, but you see, he just missed again. They both missed. Whatever. This is a very hard game to play while talking. I'm very, very bad at talking while playing this game. Like, the guy that snuck up on me, I should have seen him. I wasn't paying attention. I think Gargura would be really bad at this game. Let's try this tank. This tank is more fun. This tank is running around like a maniac. He's a maniac. Oh, maniac. Oh, I got a terrible map. Whoa. Oh, maybe I can get these already. You know what? Shit. Their team has really good stats, which usually means that we're gonna get fucked. Okay, I'm alone here, which is just means I have to do this. Yep, that's what I thought. And time to die. Yep. Ooh, this is not good. I shouldn't have went this way. Oh, oh, ah. Uh, oh shit! Oh shit! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah. Oh, I was so bad. Oh, I'm sorry, team. I. It was a fun tank, though. I swear, I used to be good at this game, but I'm just not today. I'll get I can blame the map, right? Oh no, but my policy is you can't really blame anything. You have to adapt. So if I saw that no one was going with me, I should have just turned around and went back home and not driven into them like a maniac. But that tank is so much fun. It's so fast. But that the blue guy, which means he has really good um like a I'm gonna say like a kill record. He's really good. Yeah, I was just that was just not a smart play. Whatever. uh, I'm crying. uh, can I please get a battle? I mean, I guess I did all right this match. Uh, Not as good as this guy, obviously. Ooh, ooh. This is a good map for me. All right. uh, okay, I'm the only light tank on this side, so my presence is much needed. Oh, oh, nice. Oh, not as nice. Now I get shot. Oh, if he dies, that's really good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes, I hit him. Yes, yes. We got him. We got the enemy scout. There's two more. If we get all of their scouts, then they can't see anything. Alright. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I am one with the forest. Oh, this guy's going in ham. Cover this guy, cover this guy. Come on, come on. Show me the money. Oh, there he is. Is he behind a house? Oh no, there he is, there he is. Okay, I'm not spotted. Jesus Christ, that guy is still alive. Our suicide scout. I don't think that was worth it, man. Yeah, I'm not moving. This is a patience game, and we're not actually winning by that much. Alright. Alright, no one. Yes, 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 the enemy arty. We gotta get this guy. Alright, we got him. And now I'm out. Now I'm out. Ooh. Ooh. I am bad. That's the second time I've been wrecked by one of those. That was one of my favorite tanks. This is for the record, this is not my main account. My main account got banned. It got banned because I just I think I got drunk or something, and I spent like $800. I don't even know. I had good times. Even like just like how I'm a wiki. I was really famous on the wiki for Mabby. I was on this game too. Now this was a fun game, especially not like Mabby. If you are a community contributor on Mabby, they really don't give you much. They just don't. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh. This is best matchmaking. All right, hold on, hold on. Uh, if I can spot those heavies, that would be really nice. Ah, okay, there's a lot of pressure on me because I'm the tier 6 light tank. There's one. There's another. I'm still not spotted. That leopard is needs to go though. Oh, he hit me though. Okay, that wasn't good. Oh, here comes the leopard. Here comes the leopard. Oh, he got the machine gun. Okay, there's really not any arties, so I guess I can do this. I am out of here. Hold on, I got this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Okay. We are out of here. We are out of here. Oh. Alright, we have a really good T50, so I guess it's up to him now. This is the proper way to play this tank. This is the proper way to just sit there patiently. See? My man. TY for carry T50. Alright, I'm out. Unless you guys want to watch. I guess next time if there's a really good player we can watch him. Because I am not a good player. Not anymore. I want to have like one monster match, and then maybe we'll do killing floor. I don't know. We've been at it for like 20 minutes. It's not too bad. You gotta hear my funny reactions, lol, so random. I make oh my god, it's fucking infuriates. And it's a oh my god, there's no arty. Why do I exist? I think I can go back to garage, right? He's going to go back to the closet. Alright, I'll go hill. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't waste that I'm using food and gas. You know, I'm running really expensive items. Not that I care. Oh, we got T44. Holy shit. Yo, that T44 has got this. We gotta... Let's see, there's 3 tier 8s, so he's one of 3. Alright, here we go, here we go. And I missed. Look at that guy. Oh, he's so screwed. I can laugh at his suffering, right? Oh, this is actually going really good. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Scody. Oh, there he is. This guy seems to be having a hard time. I can just keep shooting at him. You know what? This might be that monster game that I was hoping for. Look at this guy. He's panicking. Oh. Oh. Alright, he shot me, I can shoot you back. And he's dead. And that counted as my kill. Let's see, what do we got? Scorpion G? No, no shots. Oh shit, the team already moved on. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Oh, thank you. Oh, Skoda, no! No! Oh. If this game had like a all chat, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, wow. There's actually a lot of targets. I'm gonna get this guy shot by accident. Okay. I don't think we can hurt this King Tiger. This guy's the guy causing problems. Yo, nice, whoever shot him. Wow. I didn't really do anything. But the team destroyed that game. Yeah, the cap. I mean, it's fun to just watch me drive around, right? You guys want to see me drive off this bridge? Here. Oh wow, I'm alive. Don't try that at home. Okay, there's a T-29 here. Yep. Okay, if I can sneak up on him, that would be amazing. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I got him. I got him. I got him. Oh, you missed. Got him again. He missed. Alright, that's a monster game, guys. The KV2 says fuck this game. What happened to him? Alright, guys, that was a monster game. That was full of action. I survived flying off the bridge, and I tricked the T-29. That actually made my adrenaline go. Ooh, that was fun. He missed his shot. Did that sound kind of wrong? He missed his shot. You'll see. I told you the T-44 was a god. What is this? Top Gun? Oh, high caliber. Jeez. He hit every shot except for one. Nice. Nice. High five. High five. This guy did good too. Yeah, the T-44 was the guy that flipped me when I died. I mean, I flipped over on the side. I can't believe that actually happened. That was funny. Like, we have a recording of it now. That was a lolzy game. I'm very pleased. So with that, oh, he's a nice guy. You know what? No, no, that's enough for that. I can't. I don't want to ruin the good taste with some bad aftertaste. Um, there's a lot of veterans that play that game, and they are very, very smart. You know, you don't survive being in the military by being stupid. I gotta say, I'm still going. I'm still going. Desktop audio? I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. What was next? My caffeine's kicking in, so let's do Killing Floor. I will fire that up and make some. I think I can get another. We're out of coffee. Uh, I shouldn't drink that much anyway. All right, bros, let's do it. All right, bros, let's do it. We doing the K4 now. I just memed hard on the World of Tanks. All right, let me hit up the boys. By the way, if you got Killing Floor 1, please come and hang out because I have found the group of real OG players and they are just really fun to be with. Although they're not as active nowadays because I started working and they just kind of lost interest. Where did Iron Panda go? I saw him earlier. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Wow, caffeine, coffee is a lot stronger than tea, huh? And this banana. Oh, I left my crackers open. I mean, I was planning to buy an energy drink, but I don't want to be abusing energy drinks just for streaming. Had an interview with active duty combat medic. So in his honor, I met today. Lol. You know what? Yeah, I did just stream it, but we can go again. Uh, we're doing Killing the Floor, I guess. First. Alright, what are we doing? Where are we? Ooh. How many people we got? We'll do that because that's a party. And then, oh shit! You better hurry. You know what? I don't have time. I gotta drop this. I gotta drop that. What are we doing, medic? Okay, we got time. We got time. I'm not gonna make it to the trader, but I made it back in. I'll be able to get my guns. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, Panda didn't make it. Ooh, shit. I think I gotta run around this guy. I mean, no. They're calling out a flesh pound. Where's the flesh pound? I hear them shooting. I don't think I'm gonna make it if I go this way. Okay. Alright, we're not doing too bad. I am lagging though. Hey. Ooh, a vest. Oh no! Alright. Alright, I'm on my own. Ooh. Ooh, 1 HP! Did you see that? I had 1 HP! Oh! Regrettably, I'm lagging too hard. Yo, this guy uses 44 mag as well.
Loads of money. Yeah, okay. Instant lock-in, lads. No problem.
I love this song. Oh, he's dead. I didn't even notice he died. Look out, look out! He can't hear me. Oh, fuck me. Oh shit! Come on! Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, I live. I want to reach me. Ah! What's that lycanthrope? That sounds familiar. Isn't that like a furry? I don't know if I want to be able to, well, I do want to be able to scream like that, but I don't know if I... Uh, need to have the self-esteem. The cult will throw me out, that's for sure. They'll think I'll satanic demons. They literally call me Satan sometimes. It's kind of great. Oh, they got it. What? Is there a flesh pound? There's a flesh pound. Oh, they know about that. Yo! No! Oh, the blow. The fucking blow. Oh, he made... Oh. This is the easy part, the boss. I say that, but I usually die every time.
Everything has to go this time. Grab him while you can.
Let me get his gun for him.
Someone give a girl a gun.
Where is it? Oh, I got him.
Annabelle, I'm coming. Let's bust some bang sticks.
Is he going commando for boss?
Wait for me.
Cash here, grab it all.
Hey.
Cash here, grab it all.
Cha-ching! Money, money, money.
Oh, he's right there.
Nasties.
That was me.
A little help.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. He went flying.
You're too kind.
Hee. Look at my ping, beautiful. Fucking mountain pass. Oh. Thanks.
No problem.
Hee. Where are you going?
Reloading!
Yeah, stream of piss.
Reloading!
That's a good meme. uh,
Come on if you think you're hard enough.
Buy something pretty for yourself. Back of me, open for business. Damsel in distress here. Doctors and nurses.
See when you've got the job done.
hey.
Thanks.
Watch it.
Shop is open, boys.
We're screwed.
Come
Leg it.
get me.
No problem.
He's gonna get the chainsaw. Where is he?
Let's buy some bag sticks.
Okay, okay.
How's it spending money for you?
Bum ba ba bum bum. Bum bum.
Will do. Watch it.
They're coming.
So,
I'm hit. Bloody well do something. Jesus, I'm bleeding. Help me.
uh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this is too loud. Hold on. It's way too loud, right? I like the music. Oh my god, token. What the fuck? Wait up, I'm coming. Ooh, a gun. Ooh, it's a hand cannon. No, token. That's your money. Oh. Yeah, look at him go with the chainsaw. It's Eee. So, yep. Are you guys getting sick of the chainsaw sound? No. Yes. Oh my god. Where is it? Okay. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. Oh. uh. Oh, wait, hold on. The same map again. It's Black Hawk Down. Royalty free music. Ah, my god. Start free trial. Quirky. Okay, I'll check out Quirky. Oh my god. Oh, my eyes. I mean, my ears. Okay, that's pretty quirky. Meow, meow. That's cow on. Oh, this is pretty good. I like this song. Some fast teabagging. He's literally. What is this song? I don't mind. I like that song. It was a song with cows in it. What is that? Oh, it's a Tommy gun. Oh, hi. Oh no, token. I am not as big of a fan of this song as the other one. Can we play this one? I guess people would say this is a Swiss Toast song if it had chickens. Burning titties. Ooh, it's a siren. uh, hey, I missed. So this is a KSG1, right? It's got multiple pipes for different kinds of ammunition, which I just why you can change it to different kinds of ammunition. Muppet. There it is. Is this song on loop? I think it's on loop. uh, yeah, I could hear those coming. Oh, look, a siren. Is that not loopable? I'm lagging. Uh, uh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, you muppet. We lost token. Yeah, I missed. You got hurt getting the money. I actually have no idea what this gun is, except that it's cool. I'm getting sleepy. I guess after this, that's it. Maybe some Minecraft. Oh god, the whole team is here. Oh my god, we got a level 2. The level 2 is dead. What is he doing? Stand behind him. As soon as he said that, uh, I don't know, but tonight's pretty hilarious. And I crashed. Alright, alright. Alright, I guess that's I guess it's time for a break or something. I don't know. It's only 9 o'clock. How long have I been going for? Doesn't say. 3 hours. I guess. I mean, at this point, it'd just be me playing games quietly. Is there anyone here who still wants to see that? Me playing games quietly? Let me go to the chat and see. Oh, Pipkin is live, which is nice. Is that only Raffler right now? Okay, so I guess I'll end it here. Evan, that was pretty good. Okay. Thanks for coming. Probably most of people will be watching this afterwards. That was a pretty solid stream. I'm happy with that. Okay, bye bye.